Hi there and welcome to today's video. I'm super excited because today I get to show you my top 10 silver Hoyas, and I don't even know where to start because I love all of them, but I had to rank them from 10 to 1. So we're going to go through them and I will talk to you about each one of them and try to remember where I got them from or when I got them from. I don't exactly remember where I got it, to be honest with you. But I will definitely let you know that a lot of these Hoyas came into my collection about a year ago, if not even maybe 9 months ago. So I've been learning about Hoyas, how to take care of them. So this video is just going to show you what I've been able to grow over these last few months and what is really bringing me joy, and I can't wait to show you each one of them. So grab something, make yourself comfortable, because I think this is just going to be a nice laid back fun Hoya video. Coming at number 10 is the silver dollar. This plant has been an extremely fun Hoya to grow. So if you take a look here, she's silver, but she's kind of like a minty silver, I think. And I just recently got her trellis in this acrylic trellis, and I just love the way it looks. It looks so chic and modern. I really like this plant. Like I said, she's super easy to grow. She's given me a lot of leaves despite that we are in the winter right now. But she has been really growing. And one of the things I've learned is that if you have the Hoya vine basically growing out of control and you don't have a trellis, they're basically looking for something to latch onto. So having a trellis really does help. And even if you get one that is really pretty, that you absolutely love, it kind of gives you that extra nudge to admire your plant. So that's what I have here. So this is a silver dollar. The leaves are super firm. I've not had any issues with this particular plant at all. And I have her in a semi-hydro setup. She probably needs a little bit topping. I probably need to do that, but I'll just wait for it to go a little bit lower before I fill her up. But otherwise, this is our silver Hoya. She's truly beautiful. And do I recommend her? I think I do. She's an easy one that I think a lot of you will have success growing, and she's also readily available in the market. So if you're looking for a silver dollar, I don't think you'll go wrong with that. So that's our number 10, and let's move on to our next one. Coming up at number 9, this is a Lacunosa leopard skin. She is the cutest thing. I got her from a seller out in, I think it was the North Austin plants, and I absolutely cannot recommend this seller. They've got some really awesome Hoyas that they sell, and you can find them on Palm Street every, I believe, Monday. Though they go live on Mondays, and with absolutely gorgeous Hoyas. And I got this from them last year, and I've propagated this baby so many times. She is a prolific bloomer. I actually have, if you can see here, I've got a couple of peduncles, and she's, despite the fact that this is winter, she's always blooming. And one thing I did notice about this plant, and I'll just let you look at her. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous plant. The one thing about this Lacunosa leopard skin is that she is a drinker. She really likes to have water. So I don't recommend that you dry her out completely. She's growing currently in a pond mix, in a semi-hydro setup. Look at those roots. She's super happy. And she's gonna be going to a new home very soon, but I wanted to show you how lovely this Lacunosa is. The leaves are just so beautiful. Look at that, beautiful leaves. I think is an easy one to grow, and you'll be really happy with this plant. I can't really remember what the bloom smells like, but it's not something I'm crazy about. It's definitely a noticeable smell, the Lacunosa leopard skin. Definitely a smell that you're going to notice, but I can't really pinpoint what it smells like. So, but other than that, I've said it before in my other videos that I absolutely am a leaf person. I don't care so much about the blooms. If they come, great. If not, I'm not gonna be sad about it. But I definitely do try to get the leaves that make me super happy. And I've been able to grow this leopard skin without any problems. So that's number 9, our Lacunosa leopard skin. And I hope you give it a try because it really is one of my favorites out there. Coming at number 8 is my Hoya versatilata. I think I said it right. If I did, oh well. And this is the silver heart. I've propagated this so many times and she keeps growing. You can see here that the vine is going on, and each node has a new leaf coming. I actually ordered some more acrylic trellis from Amazon, so they should be coming in today. And I can't wait to have this trellis and make it look as pretty as I can. So again, a lot of my plants are in a DIY pond mix and also in a semi-hydro. And I'm enjoying this plant. I can't wait for it to get super bushy. And she's an easy one to grow. I wouldn't say that she's difficult. I have her in ambient conditions. She's not inside a cabinet whatsoever. And I just water her when her reservoir is low. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I do have a trellis that is coming. And when it comes, I'm going to have her trellis. So she looks a little bit more tame than what she's looking like right now. But other than that, I honestly would recommend this Versatilia Silver Heart. She is one that you can find pretty much anywhere at a decent price now. And if you don't have it in your collection, I definitely recommend it. So here we are at number 8. I hope you guys like it because I really do. She's super pretty. All right, let's move on to our next one. Coming up at number 7 is a Hoya Rangsan Silver. So this is what she looks like. I just got her, so she's still rooting. I'm waiting for her roots to come out. But the reason why I pulled her is because of her leaves. Just check those leaves out. Just take a look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And because she's rooting, she is drinking a lot of water. And I'm hoping that by hopefully the end of the month that she will have some roots and be a little bit more steady. But so far, I've been totally happy with her. Now there's the album version. I know this is a silver video, but there's an album version of the Rangsan that I really am looking for that is on my wish list. So when I get it, I'll share her with you. This is totally one of my favorites, and I think she's gonna look even prettier once she's fully established with her roots and growing. But so far, I don't have a lot to say because I just got her, but just looking at her leaves, I'm super happy. Now, I can see some of her leaves are dry, and I think it's just because she's rooting. So I'm gonna be watching her closely to make sure that she is okay. But I can see one of her leaves right here is a little withered, and I'm not sure why. So I'm going to keep a really close eye on that. But otherwise, this Rangsan Silver is definitely one of my favorites so far. So number 6 is actually an interesting one because it came as, guess what, an Argentea princess and slowly reverted to a Nova ghost. Now, she's on my list because despite of the fact that she's reverted, The Nova Ghost leaves are darling. Just take a look at these leaves. They're just this beautiful silver, and they pretty much are consistent. Look at that. So even though the base, you can see that it's an Argentea princess, if I turn her around at the base, you'll see the beginnings of the Nova Ghost, but it is absolutely stunning to me. And do I want to propagate her so more of the Argentea princess comes out? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave her the way she is. I think it's just a beautiful kind of addition. It gives the plant a little bit of character, just to have the fact that you can see the Argentea princess and then the Nova Ghost along the trellis. And I can't wait to see what this trellis, this whole entire plant is going to look like once it starts filling up. You can tell right here that there's a leaf coming up. So she's going to fill up pretty well, and I can't wait to see that. This plant is also in a semi-hydro setup. So here she's in the reservoir and her roots are looking really good. I got the trellis from Amazon not too long ago because I just wanted to make her look pretty, and I couldn't be more happier. So if you have an Argentea princess that is reverting, don't throw it away. Just let the Nova Ghost come out. I think you're gonna really enjoy it if you did that. At least for me, I'm totally enjoy the fact that it's reverting. Now I do have some cuttings of the Argentea princess that I took a while ago that had stems that were really pink, that basically I knew would push out more of the Argentea princess leaves. So I do have some extra cuttings, but this particular one, once it started reverting, I can let it go. I'm hoping that with time, I might end up with a node that gets pushed out that ends up being a little bit more of that typical Argentea princess look. So I'm going to see what happens. I think this is going to be a really fun one to grow. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. And if it does revert on you, just think about keeping it, because I think just the way this one looks right now is absolutely stunning to me. So let me know in the comments what you think. Will you let this one go or keep it? I'm curious to know, so just let me know. But this is an absolutely gorgeous silver Hoya. There we go. And this is coming at number 6. Coming up at number 5. I'm so excited. So this is a Lacunosa. And if you guess what this is, it's a Lacunosa silver mint coin. Guys, I love this Lacunosa. I don't even know where to start. I got this trellis finally. It was struggling because I had this handmade trellis, and I noticed that a lot of the leaves look wilted and just I could tell it was struggling. So I decided to go ahead and get a trellis, wrap her around this trellis, and I couldn't be happier. Just take a look at this. It is absolutely gorgeous. And this Lacunosa, I kid you not, grows like wildfire. It really does. And I think the fact that I have it trellising right now, she's doing so much better. I decided to pick her just because her leaves are very consistent. They've not turned on me. Every single leaf just looks really pretty. And right now, I got her in a cocoa husk chip mix, and I decided against switching her over to pond, just because sometimes when you get a plant and you see the plant is doing so well in the medium that is in, unless you really have a reason to repot them, I just keep them the way they are, just because if they're doing well, why disturb the roots? So I'm gonna just leave it the way it is and do bottom watering. So in order to keep the pests away, especially our fungus gnats, I'm always going to be bottom watering. So the roots learn to get their water from the bottom rather than from the top. But other than that, you guys, look at this. Tell me she's not adorable. I think she's adorable, really adorable. Look at that. So this comes at number 5. Up at number 4 is our Latifolia silver. I think I shared this with you last week, and I just love this plant. I'm waiting for her to shoot a new node. I think she's starting somewhere over there. It's probably hard for you to see, but she is the prettiest, and just the way her leaves are formed just looks like a flower that is just opening. And I don't know, I just couldn't be happier with the way that she looks. And I kid you not, I do stare at her every day and just wonder, wow, can I replicate this if I were to propagate her? I don't know. So if she does grow a stem that comes out this way, great. That means I don't have to touch this base, but I really don't think I'm going to be cutting her. So anything that comes out, most likely I will propagate so I can have more of this. This is my only Latifolia silver now. And I try not to have just one plant in case something happens. I like to have at least 2. One that is the mother plant that stays pretty much in my collection, and then the other one that I can cut and propagate and do other things with. So this is a wonderful grower. On the slow side a little bit, especially if you cut her. She will take her time before pushing out a new node. But once she starts moving, there's no stopping. She just continues to grow steadily, and that's one of the reasons I absolutely love her. So I have her rooted in a pond mix, and if you can see here, she is got some serious roots that are happy. And I just put a little bit of water in the reservoir and then just let her take what she needs. And other than that, she's absolutely stunning. Do I recommend her? Absolutely. So I think her price has gone down. She was pretty expensive when I got her, but I knew I would take care of her. Oh, look at that. I think that's a note pushing over here. That's exciting. Oh, look at that. It happened. So I may end up having a stem coming from here on out. So that will be interesting. I'll keep you guys up to date. So I think this is our number 4. Coming at number 4 is our Latifolia silver. At number 3, we're getting there, you guys. Hopefully you're still with me, and I haven't lost you yet. But at number 3 is my Coriacea silver. I wasn't sure about this plant when I got her, and I think I got really lucky getting one that had super good genes, really silver genes. And you can tell by looking at this leaf here how silver it is. And it's got this beautiful green splash that just gives its character. I think it's just perfect. And then this baby leaf here is all silver, and it continues with the silver, and then here we've got some additional green splash. I don't know. She is just the cutest. The leaves are super fine compared to the Latifolia silver. This is paper thin, and I think it's just different. Some Hoyas have really thick leaves, others have really fine, thin leaves, and it's just the way they are. And then this top 2 are the new leaves, so they haven't completely turned silver yet. So I can't wait to see what silver is going to look at. And I've got a new stem starting up there. But she is absolutely stunning. The silver in this is absolutely stunning. Again, she's growing in a pond mix in the reservoir. Look at those roots. Absolutely, she's happy. One thing I know about this Hoya is that she needs a lot of water. So if you do have her or want to have her, just make sure that you're giving her water. And this is one of the reasons why I like the semi-hydro, because I can just fill it up and just wait until the water goes down before I fill it up. But she definitely likes to have a lot of water, so make sure you keep her hydrated. Otherwise, once you do that, you're gonna have leaves coming out like crazy. I'm waiting for my trellis to come in, and she'll be one I definitely I'm going to be trellising, because she's got a vine already starting up here, and we kind of need to start controlling her a little bit. So with that, this is our number 3, and I highly recommend her. There she is, absolutely stunning. Number 2. Now this is one of my absolutely favorite. Every time I look at her, I don't know, I get goosebumps. I'm just so happy I have her. And this is the Wilbur Grave Silver, complete silver. So not the China, the Wilbur Grave China, but the silver. And you can see how her silver just sparkles. I don't know how to explain it, but it is just stunning, the silver on this plant. And the newer leaves just keep pushing pure silver. I hope you guys can see that. Completely pure silver leaves. And I cannot get enough of her. She's super easy to grow. And all I do, she's currently in a semi-hydro setup. There she is. In a semi-hydro setup, I just fill up her reservoir, and she's currently in a cabinet, but she doesn't need to be in a cabinet. I just have her in the cabinet just because I love her so much. I think my favorites are in the cabinet most of the time, but she is absolutely gorgeous. Coming at number 2. We've got new leaves popping up over here. I would definitely recommend this one. I know we have the Wilbur Grave China, which I do have in my collection, but I don't have one that has a really good gene. I'm still hunting for that one. And once I do, I will share it with you. But for now, I think this has become one of my top favorite. This beautiful Wilbur Grave Silver. Look at that. Totally gorgeous. Who wouldn't fall in love with her? She's absolutely stunning. So coming in at number 2 is this baby. Are you ready for number 1? I am. I cannot wait to share that with you. So I'm going to pick her up and show her to you. This Hoya publicalis pink silver ghost. I can't tell you guys how excited, how happy I am with this plant. She is getting so big. I hope you guys can see her. She is absolutely becoming a monster, and I don't think I'm going to be propagating her because I'm looking for a completely lush full plant. Look at this vine here. This vine is like, I need a place to hang on to, so I'm going to wrap her around a little bit later. But look at that silver. This is, to me, pure silver. She's got a little bit of green splash on some of her leaves, which just gives it a beautiful character and tone to the leaf that I think just allows you to appreciate her a little bit more as a leaf. And she is just stunning, stunning. And she keeps, and the one thing I've noticed about this plant is that even though she's got long vines, eventually you may end up with a growth spurt that basically she'll push out 4 leaves at once. And it's like, whoa, what's going on? But that's what I've noticed my plants doing. And they're just some plants that you just fall in love with, and she's one of them. So I have her growing in a mix of perlite, cocoa husk, and orchid bark. And this is the original container it came in when I bought her from the seller. and I haven't changed it. As you know, a lot of times when you have plants that come in this cocoa, I don't even know what they call them, they're really hard to put the roots apart from them, and I don't want to cause any damage like I said before, so I just leave them there. You can tell she's super happy, so I'm just gonna wait till summer to put her in a slightly bigger pot, as Hoyas tend to prefer smaller pots. So I'm gonna just wait till summer, see how things are. If she's starting to drink a lot of water constantly because she's not retaining a lot, then I'll go ahead and repot her. But for now, she seems to be happy. I might change the trellis and put an acrylic trellis just to make her a little more sassy and cute. I think I'm gonna do that when it comes. I'm still waiting for it. But other than that, this baby is gorgeous. I hope you guys can see her. She's absolutely stunning. So this is our #1 silver Hoya, and I'm curious to know which one of these 10 is your favorite, and do you have a silver Hoya as well that you would love to share? Let me know. If it's one that I don't have yet, I would love to know what it is so I can look it up and hopefully add it to my collection. You guys know Hoyas are so addictive, and I just love taking care of them and watching them grow. So thank you guys for watching my video today. If you haven't subscribed, I'll be happy to have you as part of my community. Make sure you like and send me a comment about what struck you about this collection, what you like, and what maybe you'll recommend that I have in my collection. So with that, you guys have a wonderful week. Stay safe out there, and I will see you next time. Bye.